Us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we're very much looking forward to bringing you league action today. It's Fenerbahçe, and they face Trabzonspor.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
And here's the Fenerbahçe lineup.
Well, it's a 3-5-2 formation, but the player that holds everything together is the big midfield player. He's good defensively, he's also a very good passer of the ball. He's key to their game plan here.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, it's a fairly standard 4-4-2, which you don't see that often, but it does have its strength, particularly with the front two they've got playing today. They're both good players.
And the contest begins. Now he must favour the cross. What a block! Can he deliver it with accuracy? It was a poor attempt, and a goal kick it is. It's opening up for them. Well, Fenerbahçe sloppy in possession. Options in the centre. Teammates available. Szymański. Can he find the net? Couldn't quite hang on. And in the end, no damage done. Banza. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Fred. He continues his run. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And over the touchline for what will be a Fenerbahçe throw-in. Anderson Talisca. And flag raised. Offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Eskihelac. Mendy. Could be dangerous. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Sebastian Szymański. Losing possession. Well, he's certainly not alone. They're just not cherishing the ball today. Anderson Talisca. Fluency of movement. Takes on the shot. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. But nothing comes of it. Oh, good vision. And he could cash in. And a goal! Now they have their opener. And now they can celebrate.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Opportunity it is. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Nice weight on the pass. He just needs to remain icy cool. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Szymański. Yusuf En-Nesyri. Can they make one of these passes count? Anderson Talisca. Oh, this could really lift spirits. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and the visitors are prospering. Stuart, what have you made of their performance?
Yeah, they're playing really well here. They've controlled the flow of the game, they've won their individual battles, and they've created numerous chances. Their only problem in the second half could be complacency, but I can't see that happening.
Fred. Szymański. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. Anderson Talisca. Kostic has it. Now a decent position. They might be through here. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest. As they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Visca. And he's made headway. Well, going for power, and so close to finding the net. Dusan Tadic. En-Nesyri. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Anderson Talisca. And effectively carried away by the keeper. There to win it back. Bodies forward and the break looks on. That's a good pass. Visca. It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. En-Nesyri. Nicely timed tackle. Visca. And possibilities here. Oh, in with a chance! And really good goalkeeping.
Well, in 1v1 situations, he just makes it so difficult for the attacker. What a good goalkeeper he is.
Well, still an issue here. Really sound defending. Well, a struggle for Fenerbahçe to hold on to the ball. Lundstrom. Visca. And passing it through. Not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to stop it. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Trying to pick out a teammate. Struggling to get it away. He takes aim. Couldn't quite hang on. And they can't quite take advantage in the end.
Well, it might not get his side back into this game, but I have to say, that was a top-class save.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to relieve the pressure by stringing a few passes together. And with that, the attack fizzles out. 20 minutes remaining. Visca. A really good pass. Trying to open up the defence. Well, I'll tell you what, he didn't miss by an awful lot. And they will make the change now. Kostic. Dusan Tadic. And now waiting to pounce. What a save!
Well, they're creating some good chances now, and that's got these fans making some noise.
He's in an offside position. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And Fenerbahçe come away with it. Yusuf En-Nesyri. Anderson Talisca. Able to skip past his man. And the ball is loose. And the keeper has it after that tension-laden sequence.
Well, what a great first save that was. How did he stop that?
Zubkov. Well, when you can keep the ball like this, it's got to be really annoying for the opposition. And space to cross it. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. And so into the final 5 minutes. And Fenerbahçe with the ball again. Fred. Anderson Talisca. They're putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. Simon Banza. Nice weight on the pass. Now the task is to remain focused. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence. Not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat, and he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.